Volcanic Viper. I can unleash this bad boy in the ground or in the air.
Let's try Saul's signature move, Volcanic Viper. The input for this move is a little more difficult. Forward, down, down, forward, and ends up kind of looking like a Z. The trick for getting it right is to input forward, then half circle forward, followed by slash or a heavy slash. Later in this tutorial, you'll be performing the follow-up attack to the move that slams opponents into the ground. After rising up into the air with the Volcanic Viper, input half or quarter circle back with a kick. Huh. Oh, got his ass.
Damn.
That's different. Or if it was in there, I don't remember seeing it. Once you've learned how to consistently execute Gunflame and Volcanic Viper, you'll be able to perform most commands in this game has to offer. If you're having trouble with the command inputs, try breaking the command into bite-sized chunks, like we did earlier with forward and then half or quarter circle forward. Tyrant Ray version beta.
Awesome. What's the next move?
Oh, you don't want to know.
I think that's enough for the basics.
Oh, right. Well, I guess it'd be hard to remember if we did them all right now.
So, what have you got?
Finally, we're gonna do the super powerful attacks. Overdrives. And go!
That's it? You're not even gonna tell us how you do them? Come on! Overdrives aren't like normal specials. They need a little extra something.
Huh? What do you mean? Like you gotta get hyped or something?
Are you an idiot? Check out your tension gauge. Down there in the corner. You need at least 50% of that to whip out an overdrive. To build tension, you move forward or go on the offensive.
Still sounds like getting hyped up to me.
Yeah.
When the tension gauge in the lower corner of the screen are above 50%, you can perform an overdrive attack with a specific series of inputs. Input the directional button in the following order, as though going through them forwards, to the back, and then directly forwards once more. Input half circle back forward, and then heavy slash. Oh, that's different. Well, maybe not so much different in the in Guilty Gear turns, but in fighting game turns, you need 50% of your meter, half your meter to even do a special attack. Normally the way the tension meter looks, I figured 1, 2, 3, 4, there you go. But it's not as easy as all that. Alright, so forward, back, then forward.
Stay down!
Let me just step back real quick.
Come on!
Yes. Oh god. Damn!
Yes. I got enough.
There we go.
Stay down! Not good!
Comes with a little animation too.
Stay down! Not good!
Damn, I gotta break it. I gotta break it down like they said.
Yes. I got
Enough of your whining. Overdrives consume tension, but they are extremely powerful. Try to use them at the end of combos or countering your opponents. Dragon install.
Alright, here comes the big one. Dragon install!
Let's do a dragon install now. Input the following directions. Quarter circle back 2 times. It's like the riot stamp, but twice in a row. Then press the circle button. Remember, there's no need to rush it. Oh crap, what the fuck happened? Hey, even the music changed too. The commands for overdrives,
We're done here.
oh boy. The commands for overdrives, half circle back forward, attack, or forward attack, vary from character to character. Be sure to check the character's command list. Yeah, rock me, Daisuke.
You go into the Hellfire state when your HP gets real low. You can tell because the gauge starts blinking. If you use overdrives in Hellfire, then they deal more damage or last longer. Kind of like an adrenaline burst, I guess.
The Hellfire state will increase damage of certain attacks, or with others, like Dragon Install, increases duration. Try hitting Sin with the Tire A version beta to see its power.
Stay down.
Oh, here. No need to rush it, huh? Let's find out about that.
You're mine. You're mine. Pain in the ass.
Whoa, damn. Let's try with the, what's it called? Doing the rotations with the thumbstick, see if that makes it any easier.
Stay down.
No,
Damn!
not easy at all. It says no, damn, it says no need to rush, but for fuck's sake. If you don't rush, that ends up happening anyway. You do rush?
Pain in the ass.
Alright, let's Hellfire now. I mean, not Hellfire, Dragon install.
Looking
Sorry,
good.
you're toast.
Whoa, that's crazy. There we go.
We're done.
Damn!
Sorry, you're toast.
Damn!
We're done here.
Alright.
Pain in the ass.
Damn!
Oh, I have to do it while a Dragon install, okay.
Sorry, you're toast. Pain in the ass.
Oh man! He went full on gear.
We're done here.
Overdrive attacks in the Hellfire state are simply powerful and can turn the tide of battle. Never give up. Roman cancel, red.
Alright, I think that just about does it.
Whoa, hold on. You're missing something pretty important.
What is it?
What? I gotta show you everything? I'm about to teach you something that ain't in that book of yours, so pay attention. First, we got Roman cancels. You know what they do?
They get you out of any states, like moving or attacking, and let you move again?
Not bad. They also slow down everything around you. And not just your opponent's movements, everything they do. That gunflame I did slowed down, right? That's a Roman cancel.
Whoa, awesome! So, you can also follow up with attacks you normally couldn't, right?
Exactly. Don't think too hard about it, though. The basic idea is that a Roman cancel lets you interrupt whatever you're in the middle of and do something else. Plus, it slows the other guy down. But the effects of a Roman cancel and how much tension you need for it changes depending on the situation. First is when you land an attack. Doesn't matter if it actually connects or if the other guy blocks it. I'm just talking about the moment it hits. That'll cost 50% of your tension, but it also slaps him with the most slowdown, so it's good for combos. Anyway, that's called a red Roman cancel. I know that was probably pretty boring for you, so how about we try it out?
Huh. Very interesting. Inputting the command for a Roman cancel after hitting your opponent will result in the red Roman cancel. Try hitting Sin, then activating the Roman cancel.
Damn!
What the fuck?
Damn!
It's not very, slow at all. Just kinda like, it just does exactly what it says, cancels it out.
Good! Damn! Damn! Damn!
A red Roman cancel will consume 50% of the tension gauge and has the longest slowing time effects, or time slowing attacks. For example, slash and heavy slash followed by a dash with a dust attack is normally not possible unless you use this Roman cancel. I'm gonna give that another shot. I don't think I quite understood that.
Alright,
Whoa.
what is it?
What? I gotta show you everything first? Not just exactly, but the first. That'll anyway. I know that was.
Alright, so.
Stay down.
Good!
There's the slowdown. You can just go after them.
Good!
Oh wait. Get my tension back.
Not good.
Stay down.
Not good.
Hold still.
Damn.
Alright. Roman cancel yellow.
Next, we've got yellow Roman cancels. You get one of these by putting in the command for Roman cancel right after an attack that doesn't hit your opponent. If you Roman cancel while you're running or just standing there, then that's a yellow Roman cancel. They're useful for making a feint or starting a combo. For example, maybe you fire it off at the same time you do a gun flame, then use that momentum to go on the offensive. It doesn't slow time much, but it only takes a quarter of your tension. Watch closely.
Yellow Roman cancels are done while moving or when an attack has not hit the opponent until right after the attack is performed. Try throwing some attacks, followed by a yellow Roman cancel to see its behavior.
Gunplay! Gunplay! Gunplay!
Nice one.
Oh, okay.
Gunplay!
That's a foul.
Gunplay! Gunplay! Gunplay!
Good.
Gunplay!
Good.
Gunplay!
Right on. We're having steak for dinner tonight.
Alright. Yellow Roman cancels can be effective tools in conjunction with gun flame or projectile attacks. It's a good way to throw off the timing of your attack and create an advantage situation while attacking. Try experimenting with it. Roman cancel purple.
Last up is the purple Roman cancel. If you Roman cancel after you totally whiff an attack, then you get a purple Roman cancel. Basically, if you screwed up and left yourself wide open, it lets you reset. It'll use up 50% of your tension, and it's got the second longest time slowing effect. The purple Roman cancel can be a great way to recover and keep the other guy from wailing on you. But it's got the longest startup, and if you do it too late, it won't save you from much, so be careful. There are also some attacks that can't be purple Roman cancel. My advice is to stick to red cancels until you get a better grasp on all this.
Alright. Performing purple Roman cancels after whiffing attacks. Try to do one by attacking and then inputting a delayed Roman cancel.
All right.
Gunplay!
Nice one.
There we go.
Gunplay!
All right. Crap, that was awesome.
Purple Roman cancels can be an effective way to get yourself out of a tight spot or try to counterattack your opponent after they rush you down for whiffing a move. But the timing can be a little tricky, so it might be a good idea to start with the other two. Psych Burst, gold.
This here is called a Psych Burst. Use one, and you fire off a shockwave and become invincible. Doesn't do any damage, but hey, you're invincible. And you can trigger it when you're taking damage, or even when you're blocking.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Sure, but you can only activate it when your burst gauge, the one under your HP gauge, is full and blinking, so keep a close eye on that thing. Kinda like Roman cancels. The Psych Burst properties vary depending on the state you're in when you use it. Specifically, you've got gold and blue Psych Bursts. First is the gold Psych Burst. If you manage to get somebody with one of these, your tension's gonna fill up immediately. Plus, while it's active, the only thing that can hit you is a throw.
Sounds like a great way to turn the tables.
Damn right. You land one of these babies and you've got access to all sorts of tools, overdrives, Roman cancels. Anyway, I'm gonna hit you with one, so just stand there.
Huh?
Stop whining, kid.
As the Psych Burst name implies, it can only be activated when the burst gauge next to the HB is flashing. If you're not under attack, you perform a gold burst, and hitting the opponent will give you 100% tension. Alright. When the gold Psych Burst is active, the person who activated is only susceptible to throws. Try to go for the counter as the opponent attacks you.
Next is the blue Psych Burst. If you're under attack or taking damage when you decide to burst, then you'll end up with the blue burst. It'll interrupt the other guy's combos, so use a blue Psych Burst if you think you're about to take a ton of damage. Even if you hit, though, a blue Psych Burst won't give you any tension. Let's give it a shot. Sin, attack me.
Psych Bursting while under attack or blocking or down on the ground will result in a blue Psych Burst. After jumping, Sin will attack you with a combo. Use Blue Burst to escape it. There you go.
How about you calm down?
What's the distance here? The Blue Psych Burst is effective in interrupting enemy combos or preventing opponents from rushing you down upon waking up. The only counter to a Blue Burst is by initiating a throw. However, it has a long recovery, so if you missed with a Blue Burst, beware. Note you cannot Blue Burst while under attack from certain attacks such as throws or overdrives. Dead Angle.
A dead angle attack is when you counter the opponent while blocking their attacks. It costs 50% of your tension, but it's a great way to interrupt somebody's attack. Use it when your opponent's applying too much pressure. I recommend using it during moves that leave your opponent open.
Dead angle attacks will counter the opponent at the expense of 50% of your tension. After jumping, Sin will attempt a combo, so try to interrupt it.
That's a foul! What's wrong?
Really?
Fuck out of here!
What's wrong?
I don't think I'm getting this.
That's a foul!
You're mine!
There we go. Whoops. The dead angle attack does not do a lot of damage, but it is a safe move when counterattacking. It can be active at any time while blocking, so try to find the perfect opening. Risk level.
RISC level is below the HP gauge. It dictates how much damage the victim takes. Blocking fills the gauge, and the higher its value, the more damage they take. If it starts flashing, then things are getting dangerous. Any hits taken in this state are automatically counterattacked. In other words, if they've been on the defensive the whole time, this is a good way to land a bunch of damage by breaking their defense.
The RISC level is below the HP gauge, is in the center of the screen, and increases by blocking more attacks. If the gauge flashes, then the player is at a higher risk of getting counter hit. Sin is going to continue performing a standing block, so increase his RIC or risk level, sweep him off his feet, and go in for a high damage combo.
Whoa! Nice try. Whoa! Nice try.
Alright.
Cheater! Whoa! Nice try. Whoa! Nice try. All right. Nice try. Whoa! Cheater! Nice try.
Up you go!
Whoa! Nice try. Nice try. Okay.
As the risk level rises, the damage taken from combos will increase. To lower the risk level, use the faultless defense, but try not to take damage for a while.
Blocking somebody's attack at the last possible second is called an instant block, and when you pull one off, you flash white. Getting the timing right for an instant block is hard, but the payoff is worth it. Sin, try and attack me.
Input the command for a block at the exact moment your opponent strikes. If successful, you will see your character glow white. After jumping, Sin will throw a massive attack, so let's try doing an instant block. Damn. Got him. Shit.
That was awesome.
Instant blocks don't leave you wide open the same way normal blocks do, and in certain situations even allow you to counterattack. Furthermore, it gives you tension, so if you think you can do it, the benefits are immense. faultless defense.
The next thing is really important. It's called a faultless defense. Faultless defense is a block that's stronger than a normal block. It's got lots of other benefits too, but for now, I just want you to remember a few things. First, it'll put some distance between you and your opponent. Next, it prevents the other guy from chipping away at your HP, even with specials. Finally, it'll let you block some attacks that can't normally be blocked.
Whoa, that sounds amazing!
Damn right. It uses a little tension, but it's a real powerful tool. If you ever get in trouble, use it.
Let's try using the faultless defense. After Sin jumps, he will attack with a large attack. Try to use the faultless defense to stop him. Son of a bitch.
Alright!
Ah, that's what it is.
Good! Alright, Han! We're having steak for dinner tonight!
The faultless defense is a powerful blocking tool, but it will consume tension. In addition to the 3 benefits Sol mentioned earlier, it also prevents the risk level from rising. Also, using a faultless defense while dashing will stop the character temporarily, so it can even be used as brakes. Blitz Shield.
Alright, time to talk about the Blitz Shield. It's the most offensive defense move I know. It repels an attack, so it'll create a great opportunity for you to launch a counteroffensive.
Whoa, that's cool. I feel like I'm some kind of expert or something.
Hold on, it ain't free. You'll have to say goodbye to 25% of your tension. You also can't throw an enemy that's already reeling, and if you whiff, it'll leave you wide open. So, be careful.
Why do I feel like we're not really doing basics anymore?
Stop whining!
Stop whining and come at me. Let me show you how it's done.
See, even Sol agrees with me. To input the Blitz Shield, do not input a direction and press triangle and circle simultaneously to take stance. If you catch an opponent and attack immediately after taking stance, you can reject their attack and make them vulnerable. Furthermore, after successfully Blitz Shielding, you can move to the next action of attack or movement immediately. Sin's gonna jump and attack as soon as he lands. Repel it with a Blitz Shield and then try to counterattack.
What's wrong?
Fuck.
Alright!
Rejected.
Alright! That was awesome!
There are 3 ways to input Blitz Shield. Simultaneously pressing triangle circle on the ground for a standing Blitz Shield, crouching Blitz Shield, down triangle circle, and then last triangle circle in midair for an aerial blitz. Standing Blitz Shield repels attacks and can be blocked while standing, and crouching repels attacks and be blocked while crouching. The aerial Blitz Shield, however, can block all attacks. Additionally, repelling an attack will increase the tension gauge. What the fuck? Repelling an attack will increase the tension gauge, but doesn't it cost? Also, it's the only way you can block unblockable attacks. Note, blocking projectiles will not send the opponent reeling, but you will simply be immune to attacks while the animation is active. Nonetheless, Blitz Shield cannot stop overdrives and throws, and after the stance wears off, the user will be prone to counter hits until they recover. Blitz Shield return.
Say somebody uses a Blitz Shield on you. If you want to get the upper hand again, just Blitz Shield that sucker back.
If they Blitz Shield you, well, you blitz them right back! And you click find out of the server.
I'm gonna attack you, so you repel it. Got it?
Alright, when repel with a Blitz Shield, you are open to attacks. However, there is one move you can perform to get yourself out of this tight spot, a Blitz Shield rejection. After Sin jumps, he will Blitz Shield and attempt to start a combo, so try to repel his attack with a Blitz Shield of your own.
Oh, got you!
What the fuck?
Rejected. 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 Rejected.
Ugh.
Rejected.
Alright, Han! We're having steak for dinner tonight!
If your enemy knows how to use the Blitz Shield well, it can be troublesome for you, but at least learning how to repel the opponent's Blitz Shield will keep you in battle. Negative penalty.
If you keep taking back steps or moving away for too long, you'll see danger show up near the tension gauge. If you keep running away like a punk, then you'll end up with 0 tension gauge, and that means a negative penalty. In other words, he who fights and runs away is just gonna get his ass beat. I'm gonna show you how that works, but whatever you do, don't try and do what you're about to see.
Let's trigger a negative penalty. Repeatedly performing evasive or defensive actions such as backsteps or backing away will cause this penalty to occur. Witness its effects by first landing a gold burst and then trigger a negative penalty. What the fuck? Oh yeah, that's right, I have to hit him with it.
Negative
That
penalty.
was awesome!
When a negative penalty occurs, the tension gauge will be reset to 0 and will not regenerate for a while. Also, you will be more susceptible to stuns. When you see the word danger over your tension gauge, go on the offensive immediately. So basically, don't be a punk. Don't try to keep blocking, don't run away. Just, the more you attack, the better off you'll be. That doesn't mean to, like, you know, not block, but don't block forever. Otherwise, that happens.
Certain attacks make the victim lose their balance. We call this stagger. If you stay staggered, the other guy's gonna pound the crap out of you. So you need to recover fast. Alright, hit me with something that staggers me.
We will recover from a staggered state. After jumping, Sin will hit you with an attack that staggers you. When staggered, rapidly hit various attack buttons to recover. Directional inputs do not affect stagger recovery. Alright? So smash all the buttons.
I see you! Piece of cake!
If you can quickly recover from the stagger state, then you'll be able to prevent your opponent from initiating a combo on you. Hold the directional button for input forwards towards the back, so you're blocking, and then rapidly hit 2 buttons. Wait a minute. Hold the directional button input towards the back so you're blocking, and then rapidly input 2 attack buttons. This way, as soon as you recover, you'll initiate a faultless defense, pushing the enemy back.
Taking continuous damage from attacks will eventually stun you. When you're stunned, you're totally defenseless. So you need to get unstunned quick, whatever it takes. Throw a stun grenade at me.
We're going to recover from a stun. After jumping, Sin is going to throw a stun grenade. When stunned, move the directional buttons from side to side repeatedly and hit attack buttons to recover faster.
Here! Piece of cake!
Stun only occurs when you're on the receiving end of attack for quite some time. If it does happen to you, try to get out of it as soon as you can.
If you and your opponent hit each other at exactly the same time, you'll get a clash. When that happens, you can attack or dash forward, or air dash to move into your next attack. Of course, your opponent can too, so you gotta stay on your toes. Alright, Sin, take a few practice swings. I'll try and match your timing so we can get a clash.
A clash occurs when both players attack and hit at the same time. Sin's going to attack after jumping, so try to match his timing and go for a clash. Try to imagine the tip of each attack clashing with another. Sin is going to attack with a crouching heavy slash, so at the same time, do a crouching heavy slash.
Nice! Eat this! Eat this! I see you! Awesome!
When a clash occurs, you can make the first move with a dash, an air dash, an attack, or faultless defense to try and escape the state. If you see it happen, and then try to put your next command swiftly and get the upper hand. Finally, there is one more attribute to the clash, which is the accretion of the tension gauge. Danger time and mortal counters.
Sometimes a clash will turn into what we call danger time. When you hit danger time, you'll both start dealing out more damage with each hit, which opens up the possibility of seriously brutal combos.
Oh shit.
If you can land a physical attack during danger time, you'll get a mortal counter. After a mortal counter, you can dash forward, air dash, or attack to get out of that state. Plus, time slows down for the victim. In other words, it's the perfect time to get a combo that deals way more damage than usual. We're gonna trigger danger time now. I want you to pay attention to what happens.
There's a small chance that when a clash occurs, you will go into danger time. While in danger time, all physical attacks, excluding throws, will mortal counter the enemy. Try to go for a mortal counter after you see the danger time triggered.
Yes! Oh, damn! I see you! I see you! I see you!
Mortal counter. Mortal counter.
Damn! We're having steak for dinner tonight!
Damn! Also, while danger time is in effect, all attacks have boosted damage. Additionally, with a mortal counter, the attacker gains properties very similar to a Red Roman cancel, which means a chance for massive damage without spending tension. While in danger time, try to go for some high damage without worrying about the risks. Nice.
That ought to cover most of the basics, but there's one more thing I want to show you. Instant kills.
Instant kills?
Yeah, like the name says, you land one of these and the round's over right there.
Oh, damn. What the hell were we doing all this training for if you can just do that?
Yeah. See, thing is, they're not that easy to land. You gotta take some risks and put in the work if you want to pull one off.
Like what? You gotta prepare or something?
Yeah, you might say that. You can't just walk into them. It's gonna sound like I'm kinda down on instant kills here, but once you trigger the instant kill state, you can't do anything that requires tension, so watch it. If you want to turn it off, just do the same inputs again.
We're going to go into the instant kill stance. Press all 4 attack buttons simultaneously, excluding the dust button. So basically,
Let's dial this up to 50%. Fine, second chance.
We're having steak for dinner tonight.
while in the instant kill stance, the tension gauge will turn into an instant kill gauge, slowly depleting over time. If the gauge reaches 0, then the character's HP will be consumed next. However, if the character's HP too reaches 0, there'll be no further depletion. If you ever accidentally enter the instant kill stance, it can be undone with the same button combination. And finally, instant kill attacks.
Anyway, point is they're worth it because they can end a match right away. Pretty powerful stuff. So, we're gonna wrap up today's training with one.
Ooh, finally over? That sure took a while.
You're not kidding.
Wait a second, there's only 2 of us. Who's gonna get instant killed? Oh, no, don't tell me.
Sleep tight, kid.
Dream of my victory over you. This is the last subject of the tutorial. We're going to perform an instant kill. The command for all characters is the same. Double quarter circle forward plus heavy slash. Quickly do 2 quarter circle rotations and then press the heavy slash button. Activating an instant kill will cause the tension graph to be consumed and will not recover until the round is over. If you encounter this problem and cannot progress, open up the pause menu and choose position reset to try again. But that's not in an actual gameplay, it's just for this. Note that there is a special type of instant kill should the following conditions be met. First, it's the match determining the round. Second, the opponent has less than 20 HP, and third, the tension gauge is 50% or more. You'll see a golden aura when it's activated, and hitting the opponent, their movement will briefly stop, giving you a more secure way to land an instant kill. Now let's try one.
Let's dial this up to 50%.
Time to destroy!
Destroy.
Enjoy it while it lasts, old man.
Really? Won't let me finish?
Damn, not bad, old man. Looks like there's nothing left for me to teach you.
Of course, training would end with the instant kill. The hallmarks of these type of games. BlazBlue does it too, I believe.
Actually feeling pretty good after all that. Maybe I'll go hit challenge mode and try some of these moves out in a fight. Or I could do arcade. Or some verses with the computer.
You were able to land the instant kill quite brilliantly. Next, find a character you want to use and play the challenge mode to learn more practical movements. Familiar yourself with real fights in arcade or versus modes. This concludes our tutorial. And that takes care of that, finally. It only took like, what, over an hour? I apologize for that, folks, but at the same time, this prevents the first 3 or so episodes from being strictly tutorial if I just keep it all in the first one. Feel free to skip if you don't want to watch, but also feel free to watch. You might learn something.
Give me a break, you're down. Just wanna get back like that's not good. Lazy down. Wanna have it.